playing with friends generally
What's up, Professor? Well, I'll tell you what's up, my friend. We're about to try something really fucking new today that I've never even done before, and I'm really stoked. This is kind of a reboot for the Game of Stones, the Buck Murphy Lapidary stream. I just got done running all over town. I would have liked to start this about 4 hours ago, but whatever. And I am going to attempt to make a ring out of copper pipes. And it's been a long time since I've soldered. And oh man, it's gonna be interesting. Let's hit this frickin' transition screen. And we'll pop some music on here too.
You're listening to Majestic Casual.
Whoa, I don't know what the fuck that is. Royalty free shit, I guess. So, we're just gonna get this stuff going here. This is some pretty trippy shit. Real chill. Alright, so I got this copper pipe here. I got all, like, fucking 8 feet of copper pipe. And, you know, I want to try and make rings out of it because it's cheap material. Oh man, what a stream to catch. This is like the newest shit ever. So I have this like little shitty webcam on the, I kind of, you know, if I want to show like rocks off, I can like flip it around and move different things into this area, and then you know, you can check it out. I don't know. I'm still working on that fucking thing, so we'll put that one out there. And I guess I'm just gonna get to it here. Now what I gotta do is, the last time I worked with copper was when I was doing some plumbing. And for right now I'm gonna keep it rough until I get the right, you know, different things to take the burrs off. But I'm just gonna try to rough this out because I've never done it before. I have, I believe it's 3/4 copper tubing, and then I also have some real like real small stuff that's for like a refrigerator. And you know, this is a copper cutter. I don't know if you ever worked with copper before or any of that stuff, but you know, you got this copper cutter, and you just basically take the whole thing, you kind of stick it in there like that, and this little wheel cuts it right off. Which I wish I had a camera for that. Probably will in the future. So let's see if we can cut this shit. We're gonna cut the bezels out of the small pieces, and then we're gonna try to solder them onto that ring. Now eventually, my goal in this whole thing is to, well, it's to eventually, the goal is to take and make the ring, weather the ring, and then maybe cover it with like a coating so the weather, like the different patina doesn't wear off onto your finger, and it'll look all ancient and shit. Because I kind of want to go with that style for what I'm making these days. I kind of want to go with a, you know, post-apocalyptic, sort of steampunky, just like with the submarine thing. Everything's kind of like, you know, the world has ended and now I'm living off this shitty submarine and making things to get by. That's kind of the theme of what I'm trying to get through with this stream. You know, it's weird, but why not be weird, you know? So that's where we're at. Gabe, what's up, dude? How you doing, my man? So, hey, right off the bat, we already have a bezel cut, and then we're gonna take it and we're gonna try to take this thing. Dude, that's awesome. I'm excited too, Professor. I'm fucking super stoked. I need to go grab a couple of tools. I'll be right back, gentlemen. Let me put you onto a transition screen here. Here, focus on these dancing bucks for a moment. I'll be right back, guys. I've let the dancing bucks out of the cage, so enjoy. I only have them till around Christmas time, and then I gotta give them back. So they're pretty good. They do a good job. If you see that dude in the background, that's a Big Daddy. He's just kind of mining minerals, trying to get more rocks for me to work with. He just kind of keeps walking back and forth and does his thing. But I love the dancing bucks, man. How can you not? All right, let's get back to the workshop, folks. All right, so I cut a bezel out of this, oh, let's see what kind of copper this is. It's like, I don't even know what size it is here. It's 1/4 inch outer diameter, and I think it'll be good. Now, it's been a long time since I've soldered, so bear with me, boys and girls. I don't know if there's any girls in the room, but whoever's here, just bear with me, everybody. We're gonna fucking try to hook this bezel onto this piece of copper, and it's gonna be great. If it isn't, well, fuck it. There's no glory if you never try. You know, and I don't know if a lot of people work with copper. I think they prefer silver, but my general demeanor is one of copper. You know, I'm more of a kind of a, you know, junk dumpster driver type of dude, even though I haven't done that in a long time. But I like to reuse shit, you know, and make the most out of as little as possible. So if you see me using copper, it's just it fits my personality and general demeanor. Yeah, I mean, I used to solder electronic boards, like for fucking robots and shit. So that's what I'm working with, and I know that generally when they do this shit, they use like a torch, but I don't have a torch at the moment, and I just blew a bunch of money on some just shop supplies. More lighting. I've got the lighting a little better than it usually is, which is cool. I've got that extra camera. It's tight. You might think this is a picture, but it's actually another camera. It's a really shitty camera though, so I can only use it for, you know, as like kind of a live picture, you know, device. Sorry, I'm just packing something up here. Alright, let's give this shit a try here. Where'd my little piece of copper go? I'm gonna take this flux, I'm gonna put a little flux on there. Ooh, I don't really like the color. This isn't even clear flux. Oh well, we'll just use it. I can always clean it off. So we're gonna put a little flux on there. Now what the flux does is pulls the solder and you know, connects the copper joints. It's it makes it a hell of a lot easier. I used to work in a place that manufactured things for the military and robots and all kinds of crazy shit, and it was pretty tight. And I would have things that would, you know, let out lots of flux. Let's see here. Alright, so I'm just gonna, this is a little rough right off the bat. Alright, so we're just gonna put a little dab of flux. It was a little bigger than I wanted to, but I'm gonna put more bezels on top. And then I'm just gonna go like this. I'm just gonna put her on top. I'm gonna hold that on there like that. Hopefully everything will connect in a second here. There we go. Uh-oh. Alright, come on. Come on, baby, connect for me. I'm using silver solder. Lead free, of course. Alright, so I'm just gonna like let that sit right there for a second and see what happens. Well, I'll be damned, folks. We just connected a bezel to a ring! Hell yeah, I knew it was gonna work. And, you know, we could coat this whole ring with this silver solder too. I mean, it's one of them things where it's silver, and just like anything else, it's probably a super low grade silver, but fuck it. I don't know about this R&B bullshit. This isn't my normal, we'll try this one out. This is nice. God. Oh, that's alright. That's alright. Alright, well we got a bezel on a ring. Let's cut another bezel out. You know, and I don't know. I've never worked with a mandrel. That's kind of that's like this tube device that's made for shaping rings, getting them to the right, like basically getting them the right size for different fingers and stuff. Hopefully in the future I'll be working with a mandrel. I've really never worked with any of this stuff. I'm just a dude. Just a dude trying to make some sweet stuff, you know? Trying to show you guys that you don't need to be a millionaire to make whatever the hell you want. You don't need to be a millionaire to cut rocks, shape them and whatnot. You can just be average Joe Blow with, you know, $100 in his wallet looking for something to do, you know, on a shitty day. That's what I'm here for. That's what my stream's all about. So, let's see here. So, what I did was I cut it out with this pipe cutter, which is massive compared to this pipe that I'm using, and I'm going to take this little thing, my heat wand, which is like 100 degrees, probably like 400 degrees or something, and then you just let it sit on that solder like that. You know what? I'm going to paint a little bit of flux on the back of this thing, too, just to make it a little easier. So, what I'm doing is I'm taking this right here. I can't believe we're doing this shit right now. It's actually going pretty good. Let's see something. And what you don't want to do is touch that solder, that soldering iron. Do not touch the soldering iron. I promise you'll hate yourself for a while. I've done it before and I probably still got the scars. Alright, so I'm going to hold this with my needle nose plier. That's my bezel. And then I'm going to hold this with this. I'm just going to lay it right on top of that solder, just like that, folks. Oh, shit. And then we're just going to stick it right on there. Oh, look at her go. Uh-oh. It's a little off. A little off. Okay, but that's alright. We'll just heat her up again. Like I said, most people use a torch. What they do is they torch it, and they torch it so they get real hot, and then they just stick it on there, which is a lot easier than what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing right now is flying by the seat of my pants. You know what I mean? So, we're going to try to get that second bezel on there. Oh, come on. I'm just going to hold it on there for a little while now. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's put her on there. There we go. Right there. Fucking steampunk, man. Oh, this looks cool. It almost looks like a pair of goggles, which is always cool. Alright, there we go. There we go. Double bezel. Double bezel ring, folks. Well, actually what I meant was the soldering iron. Yeah, they use a torch to heat the solder. The solder is basically this shit. This is the soldering iron. I'm still kind of catching myself up on my terminology. It's literally been years since I've fooled around one of these bad boys. This one's cool though. It's super fucking hot, so you can do all kinds of cool stuff with it. It's good for like working with stained glass. That's what this particular one I think was even sold as, like a stained glass soldering iron type of thing. So we got two bezels on our ring so far, fellas. Two bezels. Actually, I think this is going pretty well. Yeah, so you got your soldering iron, which is extremely fucking hot. When you soldered those fences, you were probably using the torch, I imagine, and probably I don't even know. I've never done anything but copper. Then you got your lead-free solder, silver solder, and this is I think it's like 100% silver or some shit. So you got that. Then you've got your flux. And the flux is what basically makes it easier for everything to just kind of, you know, hook onto the copper. The flux is basically like I don't even know how to describe it, like a bonding agent maybe? It's not like glue, but it's more like the flux heats up and maybe it makes it hotter and everything just kind of connects together with the flux. So you got that. You've got pliers. And one thing you just never want to do is just touch this thing with your hands. If you can go without doing that, you are batting 1,000. I think that's how they say it. I'm not really a sports guy, so no. But I want it to look rough, and I want it to look like really rough. But look at that so far, guys. That's a fucking... Who wouldn't want to wear a goggle ring? I'm going to call those the goggle rings. Oh, yeah, I've seen the soldering guns. Yeah, and that... Oh, yeah. Yeah, the guns are pretty much the same as just the torches. They're really good for, you know, doing things. I've used the guns before. So look at that so far, everybody. I mean, we could throw it into a pickle solution, I guess, but I want it to fucking, you know, weather. I want it to be, like, real weathered. I'm going to take and I'm going to sand it a little bit here. I don't even know if I need to put another bezel on there. God, that looks awesome. Ha! Ha! Check that out. Buck Murphy with the sweet fucking copper ring. I gotta be careful though. I didn't take the burrs off this, so I could easily cut my finger wearing this fucking thing. Is that not metal? God damn, that's tight. And this is something I've wanted to do for a very, very long time now. So I'm really glad that we are doing it right now. Look at that shit. You know, it's very industrial. That's kind of my thing. You know, I mean, if you saw me, I don't really dress very industrial anymore. Now I'm an old man, but there was a time when this dude used to wear a lot of zippery pants. So, on to the next one. And what I'm gonna do is, so you guys can keep looking at it, I'm gonna put it under my fucking new camera. I don't like this music right now. Oh yeah. I mean, I used to have all the, you know, chains and all that other shit. I would still wear it if it was acceptable in public for me to, you know, be the man that I am and wear that type of stuff. But I've moved on to just cargo pants these days. Just your average run-of-the-mill, longer cargo pants. No more, you know, bezels, chains, and all that, not the rivets and shit.
Serve paying customers, so you'll have to order more than water. If you're broke, go somewhere else.
50 dumplings. Is it a deal?
Huh?
You feed me, and I'll take care of those guys for you.
But,
My favorite were Kickware. I can admit that. I used to like to wear Kickware fucking brand, you know? Like the old big old raver pants back in the 90s. We all had them. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some tubing and we'll do another cut here. I'll see if I can get that on camera. So this is your standard run-of-the-mill pipe, 3/4 inch. I believe that's the internal diameter. I'm pretty sure that's how that shit works. It's been a while since I looked at any of this stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put that in the vise like that. Ooh, I almost touched that soldering iron. See, it's easy to forget that thing's red hot, guys. And we're gonna go like this. We're just gonna open up our pipe cutter, and because copper is so soft, it takes nothing to cut it. So then I'm gonna go like this. Ooh, I like these pipe rings. I just fucking love them, actually. They look cool. They're completely my style. Ah! Ooh! 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 See, folks, do not touch that thing. Fuck! Alright, here we go again. Make Actually, I'm gonna do the other. Oh, see this damn vise. The vise is trouble today. It's probably all rusted out from so many times getting drilled with the fucking water running over it. All right, turn this pipe around, dude. Professor A, you ain't kidding, man. Holy shit, that fucker got me. Didn't get me too bad though. I've been worse. All right, now we got her. We're gonna put her in the pipe cutter. We're gonna line her up with the wheel. I think right here might be a good one. And we just sit there and turn it. That's all we gotta do, guys. Let the fucking pipe cutter do its work. Am I, this thing working right? Let's see here. Alright. We just turn this thing and that wheel should cut right through it if we're doing this right. I hope we're doing this right. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh shit. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's actually easier if you just hold the pipe cutter and turn that rather than turn the pipe, but I thought maybe in the spirit of streaming, it would be easier if I just did it the other way, which I got it a little bit off. It's kind of funny shaped, but I'm going to put it in the vise and see if I can just kind of squish it back to normal. Probably won't work, but we'll see. Yep, I think I'm going to be the copper guy also on Twitch. I haven't seen any coppersmiths. Maybe I'll take that role. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, it's still a little fucking goofy. You know what, I could also use these things for bezels and just put stones in the middle too, so if I get any weird shaped ones, that'll be what I do with those. What a fun thing to work with. Alright, yeah, this ring's a little fucking jacked up. I think I'm just gonna put her off to the side and start over. I mean, when you got 5 feet of fucking pipe and you're using 3/4 of an inch a piece, might as well just start over. Careful of that. Whatever you do, do not touch that soldering iron. See, I think if I had a mandrel, I could just pound it back to normal, but I do not have a mandrel yet, unfortunately. God damn it. So right now I'm, yeah, that's what I thought too. Like any kind of dude that works with metal on Twitch is tight to me. Like, I think that's just the coolest shit. Or chicks that work with stuff too. I mean, I'm all about it. I love the creative community on this whole site. I think it's super cool to be a part of. I love video gaming as much as anybody else, but man, I'm so glad they added like a creative section. It was actually what made me start looking at Twitch again. Like, I don't know how long it's been around, but I'd always heard about the video gaming and everything and been down with it, but I've always been a real creative person, and I can't turn it off to save my life, which is cool. And I just, it's cool to be a part of it. Everybody's super cool that I met on here. Oh my god, I'm just having trouble cutting this pipe with this pipe cutter. The first one I did was nothing. Now we're having problems. Alright, here we go, guys. We got one cut off. It's pretty cool, though. You can buy a pipe for like $10 or like $8 for a 5-footer. You know how many rings you can make with that? Fuck, tons. So, we're gonna do this one right here. We'll throw her in the vise. Oh, really? Yeah, it was like, I had, you know, I was aware of Twitch and everything, and I don't think I was PC gaming at the time. I used to be a pretty big time console gamer, and I loved it. I still kind of like it when I get a chance, but I'm able to connect to way more people on my PC, which I like more. And yeah, and Cam actually told me about. See, this is like me and Cammykins. This is how it worked with us. Years ago, when they introduced the creative section, she was planning on doing her sewing and whatnot on there, and I was going to, you know, I was gonna, you know, I didn't even do the rock thing at the time. I don't think I had anything that I was planning on doing. But, you know, I wanted to stream and get into the streaming and stuff. And then when I eventually got into the rock thing, I was like, dude, I was telling people for fucking ever, I'm like, dude, what if I fucking cut rocks on stream and people just watched? And everyone was like, well, that'd be cool, I guess, but whatever, you know. Not really believing that I could do it, you know, not believing anything about it. I kind of fucking didn't really believe it myself. I don't blame them. But, you know, after I lost my cousin, I wanted to fucking do something big, and I wanted to do it a lot, and I wanted it to happen, and I wanted things to just be a little bit fucking different in life. So, like, one night, me and Cam were setting everything up. Like, we had it all ready, and fucking finally it was like, we were at a point where I was like, should we fucking stream now? Should we do this? Fucking, all of a sudden we fucking just like hit the switch and just like we were streaming. Nobody was watching, but it was still tight, you know? And like after that night, dude, we were both just hooked on this shit. It was so fun. And every week me and her and Barons get together, you know, chief a few out and talk about how we can get better at this. How long have I known Cammy? Oh my god, I've known her forever, Profess. I'm best friends with her husband. Me and her husband have been best friends since high school. So I've known her basically fucking for over 10 years. Wild, huh? And you know, and she's a very close friend of mine now, which is awesome. And I love hanging out with her and Barents. They're like the closest people outside of my wife and like funny enough, the Death Squad. Yeah, they're awesome. They're fucking super awesome. And all of us know each other, like Poop Monster, Max Chopped, and fucking all of us, you know, are from two different groups of people, but we're all really good friends nowadays. Now that the groups have merged. And God, I used to hang out with so many people, and you know how time gets, it just fucking gets away from you. And it's just like one of them things. And now I just cherish the time I can hang out with my friends. The few left that I see on a regular basis, you know, I fucking love it that I can still see these people. Because you just get so fucking busy with life and jobs. You know, there's a certain, you know, work schedules will completely divide you from a lot of people, and that sucks. Which is pretty much what happened to me. Because of my grave shift, everything's gotten real shitty as far as hanging out. But whatever, I'm getting to the point where gotta have a kid pretty soon here. Me and my wife are trying to have a kid, so you know, we're at that point in our lives. You never think that's gonna come up, but whatever. I'm stoked for the whole experience. Yeah, those guys are fucking awesome though. You know, and I motivate them. They motivate me. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, you know, the thing with me and children, I generally get along pretty well with children. I've had nieces and I've got nephews that are now in their 20s, and you know, I was the babysitter for all those years. I was the guy that had to do everything and get it all going, but I loved it, and I love them, and I love when I get to hang out with them because I'm super close to these people, and they're all at an age now where they're adults, and I think that's awesome that I was kind of part of the whole getting them there. And they're just like me too. That's the best part about it. Like, it wore off on them, so like they're pretty much like very similar to me as far as how they talk and their mannerisms and shit, which could be a curse. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm using the flux, and I'm putting the flux on the joints. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to dab a little solder on top of this ring and see if I can get it a little bit cleaner than my first one. So I'm going to try to do a triple bezel. Do like a triple bezel. First I got to flux it all up. Fluxing it all up here. We'll go like that. We'll go like that. Oh, it's getting away. You know, and it can look as rough as it wants, because that's what I'm going for. Alright, so we're just gonna take this shit right here and give a little dab-a-rooney. And as you see, the flux just pulls it right in there. It just pulls it right to the ring. You know, it's I don't know how it works like that. Like, I should look it up, really, why flux works the way it does. I can heat this thing up from underneath. Oh. Alright. Dude, I got a new pair of glasses today. Holy fuck, I left my old ones in Vegas. Feels good to be able to see again. First time in a week. Alright, come on, baby. Let's get this thing in there. If I hold it on top, yeah, I can just hold it on top actually. And the heat will transfer through the copper to the ring. Oh, maybe not. Alright, let's go here. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Oh, these are some big bezels, but I think it looks kind of tight. I wouldn't want to be punched by these rings. Alright, so we're going to take the next one here. Dude, I love this copper shit. I'm glad I'm doing this shit. Oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. Dude, I left a part of my soul in Vegas. Hope to get it back someday. Fucking love that town. See, I'm gonna have to get a torch eventually now that I've getting into this whole soldering shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it right on top here and let it just kind of do its magic. Oh. The heat transfer to the solder is actually pretty good. There we go, there we go. Put it right there. Oh, no. There we go, and get her nice and lined up. There we go. There we go. Damn, this is tight. Oh yeah, believe me, buddy. I left 1,500 there on my last trip. Fucking worth it 1,000 times over. I'm gonna be going back in March. My wife really likes Vegas as well, and you know, the guy trip was awesome. It was as awesome as a guy trip could be, and now I just kind of want to do me and the wife trip because it was so much fun. And me and her, we've been to Vegas together a lot of times, and we just, you know, she's cool as shit, and she loves that stuff too.
Nerd, crunk. Dash. Rolling deep up in the Edo. Period of Tokugawa, bringing heat of open sign. Watch me, Vivo. That means that you were simultaneously listening. Newborn flow so beautiful, you're crying on this christening. Gators metal souls are not the shining that your vision sees. No, that's the blade that I'm relying on to finish things. Haters think my fighting has deficiencies, but you can have the kenjutsu, homie. I'm just trying to be winning things. Why you fail to understand the plot? A wonderland is not. It's feudal Japan. The story's a little loose and a bit hard to understand. Non-existent, you can argue, but it gets crunk as it can. What other anime you know has a flow that Kadesh could leap on top of with no need for an instrumental? Shout out the force of nature, I wouldn't call it a rental. Tribute to the chillest anime around is on the menu. Yeah, one time for the heroes, running from the law in the period of Edo. Rockin' vagabond swagger is the credo, but when we get a chance we might fight some real evil. Yeah, one time for the heroes, running from the law in the period of Edo. Rockin' vagabond swagger is the credo, but when we get a chance we might fight some real evil. Like, I've got plenty of time for grabbing dimes, fighting with a style that's weird to anyone who's having eyes. I've got some strange methods, haven't I? What would you expect when I'm saying I'm hunting the sunflower samurai? Traveling with semi-delusional foo, always new to the rules, don't really pay attention to them. Anybody challenges my flow, I'm blowing through them. They like this, don't act the way that everybody knows you do them. Can't really argue, I hold a cold influence. Just really running from the law. Stopping stunting for the guards. After avoiding punching them in the jaw. They always find me cause people say I'm the grunkest one they saw. Gents are what reserved, I'ma punk them if they call. Life's a blast, I'm just having some fun, that's all. Besides, I don't wanna atone for the son of the magistrate. In my opinion, he shouldn't have been in the way.
Well, I lost that bezel. She rolled off the table. Wait, I see it. The grimiest floor in history. There we go. Ah. Boy, you think that fucking, Oh, really? I went there on my honeymoon, too. Hell yeah. Well, tell me what a good off the strip thing is out there, man, because I'm at that level now where I'm looking for you know, Red Rocks and things like that. That's cool that you know some people out there. I used to know some people out there, but they moved a long time ago. I got a buddy that still lives out there, but you know, he's just some guy. We don't hang out as much as we used to. It's from a different era. All right. But what is a fucking cool what is a cool off the strip location out there, or attraction, I should say? Because unfortunately, it's kind of like if you try to go explore yourself, you can end up in some hot water, which can be a bummer. There we go. There we go. God damn, that looks cool as hell. I'm loving this. I'm fucking loving this Buck's Workshop shit today. Oh my god, it's cool. Yeah, dude, I wanted to go to the Pinball Museum and everybody poo-pooed it. God damn it. Dude, I wanted to go to the Pinball Museum so bad, I should have just fucking went. I tell you, in March, I'm going back. I fucking went to a pinball museum in Wisconsin Dells, and it was, oh, it was good. It was like crack. I love pinball games. Alright, so I'm gonna try to fill in some of this shit with silver here. What we do is we just go like this. You know, and maybe these pipe rings are something I can sell. That's something I can eventually sell to people. Let's see. Oh shit, my bezel ran down. Must have got too hot. Okay, we'll just hit that real quick here and try to move her back up. Oh man, I'm losing her. Addie, I'm losing her. Alright, so we're just gonna grab her like that. Go like this. Reconnect her back up here. There we go. God damn it. There we go. We're back in action. For sure. You know, that's what I tell people. I go, Vegas ain't a fucking expensive place, man, unless you gamble. And, you know, I'm a gambler. I like to gamble. Those are the games I like to play and shit once in a while. So, sometimes it costs me a lot of money to go there. Whatever. Yeah, I'd like to do more of that shit where, you know, like the locals, there's a lot of cool local stuff that you can get into. Alright, so. Drippy. And actually, you know, flux, silver solder can stick to copper really well. So, like, if you make a mistake with this shit, you can just go around it and cover it in silver. And if you paint the whole thing with flux, it'll cover really good. It'll just, like, bleed right over. It's pretty awesome. It's fun stuff to work with. know, it's it sort of looks like shit, but I think when I polish it up, it'll look a little better. But it's not supposed to look amazing. It's not. I'm not a top shelf man. I'm a man of the people. You know, you're not gonna see me with fancy suits on ever, if you ever do see me. I can actually polish this stuff up too when it's done. It's kind of cool. Oh, I'm losing her. I don't want to grab her. I mean, there's an impulse to grab it, but don't ever do it. If you ever fuck around like this. Look at that. Look at that silver ring. And I'm just going to keep brushing the silver all over. It'll just keep running. Oh yeah, dude, that's a good recommendation, my friend. Go, just keep fucking pushing this stuff around here. Making rings here, Buck Murphy 420 and friends. Buck's Workshop. You're tuning into the Game of Stones if you are tuning in right now, folks. Look at that shit. I could even take it, I could grind away to these bezels and shrink them down a little bit, because everything's so soft. I mean, I'd probably put this on my lapidary wheel. I could even fucking take this thing and I could do all kinds of stuff with this thing. So there's our second one. It kind of looks like shit. Looks real rough, but I think when I grind down these bezels a little shorter, it's gonna look a little better. And if it doesn't, well, whatever, man. It's post-apocalyptic, man. That's what we're here for. We're just making shit look cool. Right now I'm doing rings, but eventually I plan on getting bigger copper pipe and filling in the inside of that copper pipe, and then making like a necklace out of that stuff. I think that'd be tight too. So, okay. For everybody that's watching, I don't even know how many people are watching right now, but check that shit out. A couple of rings, a couple of crazy copper rings. I think they'd look cool with like turquoise in there. Yeah, I think they look cool too, Prof. I think they look cool too. I'm always pretty hard on myself. I know it. I'm an underachiever. I'm an overachiever. I shoot low and hope for a high. So I'm just gonna take these, and I think with the mistakes that I make in cutting this stuff, I'm just gonna turn those into bezels for just fill them in with stones, and then put them on necklaces. You know, they don't need to be perfect. It's the imperfections that we look at. All right, I'm gonna cut another ring here. I'm gonna try to do it with just holding the ring cutter. Let's see here. I bought the shittiest copper cutter. I went to Harbor Freight. I don't know if you're familiar with Harbor Freight. I always hate on Harbor Freight because it's like, I love the prices, but the quality of this stuff, it's a one-time use type of place. Like, you can get shit really cheap there if you only use it once, you know. If you plan on using it a few times, probably not gonna last. But damn it, this shit is cheap. That's right. That is right. God damn, I'm glad you tuned in today, Prof. So glad. I enjoy your stream, your outlook, and I think it's awesome when you tune into other people's shit. I do too, though. I like to my favorite thing to do is maybe like, you know, somebody that follows me is watching something, and then I go into what they're watching. And like, that's how I found so many awesome people, just by following my followers. Because I figure if they like me, they probably like somebody just like me, and I found a bunch of cool people that way. Alright, so we got this ring right here. It's a little bit thicker. I may have to lower that camera eventually. What I like about this is it's a quieter thing. You know, it's quieter than cutting rocks and stuff. And I mean, winter's coming, dudes, and fuck this. Where I'm at, it gets really fucking cold, especially in this garage, and I'm trying to find something that, you know, maybe I can stream in the house, you know, rather than out in the workshop. So I'm coming up with all these different things. I think this might be really good, actually. I think this might be like a pretty cool thing that I can get into, is making these pipe rings, and that's why I'm right now I'm just kind of experimenting with this stuff. Oh no, man, I'm a Minnesota man, up in the north of the Midwest. Yeah, I'm from the Twin Cities, dude. It gets it gets frigid around here. New York in the past few years have gotten pounded hard. Where us in Minnesota are like, oh man, they're getting it bad right now. You know, we get it bad all the time. So we got like 1,000 plows all ready to go at any time in the winter. Yeah, dude, isn't that funny? Yeah, I live over in Minnesota. now you're gonna hear it in my accent, dude. Every time I start talking, you're gonna start hearing it, cause like once I become conscious of it, like of the accent comes out, and I start fucking saying shit like, oh yeah, you know, and this and that. But yeah, where I'm from, it gets 30 below wind chill, which is like, maybe it's like 10 below, but the wind makes it feel like it's 30 below, and it sucks. It sucks. To say it as easy as you can, like, to make it real simple, it's a bummer. But it's also a beautiful place, so whatever. But dude, in the past few years, there have been some fucking atrocious fucking storms that have hit New York. And like, they were like perfect storms where the shit was coming off the ocean and piling up snow, and at that point there were a lot of people that were like goddamn, you know, they're getting it bad right now. You know, and for Minnesota people to say that, that's pretty funny, because generally we get it pretty bad and we don't even think twice about whenever the rest of the country gets it. I almost put my pipe in the shot. I don't know where to put it where it's not in the shot. I don't know, it might even crept into the shot. Alright, so let's put this thing in the vise here. Fuck, gotta watch out for that damn soldering iron. This ring's a little thicker. Maybe it'd be a good thumb ring for some petite angel with small thumbs. I'm gonna cut off a piece of this tubing here. Dude, if you ever need a tripod for whatever you do, the Goodwill. I got the sickest tripod right now, and I got it off the Goodwill for like $4. Like, people, now that everybody's using their cell phones, no one's doing traditional photography anymore, and you can get some sweet, sweet fucking gear for close to nothing because of that. So if you ever need a tripod, folks, you know, Goodwill's a great place to go. Alright. Nice. Did we get that shot? I hope we got that shot. Shot of that fucking. Alright. Oh, we don't want to lose the bezel. We don't want to lose the bezel. You know, I might even put stones in these today too if I have enough time. It's 1 o'clock. I have until roughly 3:30 to 4 o'clock before I have to make my journey over to the other end of town for my weekly political rant. But at this point, everybody's ranting about the same person, so it's not even worth fucking adding to it. Oh, that's awesome, Prof. Yeah, I used to be a photographer. I used to really get into it too. I was doing portrait photography for a while there, when Photoshop was king and there wasn't all these extra apps and shit. And if you could use Photoshop very well, you know, you could be basically like a god. And that was in like maybe 2002, 2003. I was doing work that was basically reminiscent of pinup style, and I quickly became a photography, doing nude photography, believe it or not. And what it was I did all these portraits, I built a big fucking portfolio, which was fucking cool, and I worked at Office Max, so I could get as many ink cartridges as I wanted at the tune of a 5-finger discount. So I would get, like, I had a nice photo printer, and I just built this fucking epic, this epic thing, you know? And, portfolio. So, like, I don't know what happened, but when I started doing the nude photography, my creativity levels just kind of dropped down. And I wasn't hitting the things that I was once hitting. Like, I wasn't able to, like, get the stuff. I don't know, it wasn't right. Something wasn't right about it. Even though it was fucking awesome taking pictures of naked women. I think I only took pictures of like 5 different women, which was big time for me. That was big time. I mean, it's just like this shit. I mean, this stuff is, you know, I'm doing this stuff, but I'm not a professional. I'm just a dude that wanted to, you know, do this stuff. And it was the same with photography. And when I met my now wife, I actually stopped that stuff, like, dead in its tracks. Even though she never protested it, she never had a beef about it, she didn't think I was a weirdo because of it. And it was, like, tight, dude. I was, like, fucking, it was crazy, but I stopped it, and it was never good enough for me where I wanted it to be at the time. Digital photography wasn't there at the time, and I couldn't get the pictures that I would have wanted, and I was poor as fuck, you know. I didn't have no money. I had a bunch of roommates and shit. They thought it was amazing. And, you know, I'd come out of my bedroom with a hot chick, and lo and behold, I had like 400 pictures of her freaking naked. But I do love photography, man. And it amazes me the quality of these cell phones now. Like, the iPhone 7, that's what I use. And I always get good pictures when I take them. I always get depth of field. I always get really good contrast if the lighting's right. And I think that's what's killing the fucking, I mean, remember when graphic design was a really huge thing? Like, everybody was going to school for graphic design. And I don't think it's as big as it used to be anymore. Because I think a lot of these apps kind of replaced the need for, you know, anybody to do that. I mean, I am sure that I guarantee there's still, you know, people want to be graphic designers and there's still a demand, but at one time it seemed like everybody wanted to be a graphic designer. Yeah. See, that's the stuff that I could do at this age, or try to do at this age. But I don't know if I just wouldn't do it anymore. I guess it was a cool thing for me at the time, but having a wife and everything, I don't know. Too many things going on. I'm glad I did it. It was good for, you know, a creative outlet. And at the time, a lot of the stuff I was doing was like morphing people into animals and shit like that. You know, I'm gonna put a fucking, you know, snake head on somebody. And then I got into the photography, and I didn't want to mess with any of that stuff. You know, like the nude photography. So it kind of just killed my creative juices. I didn't know what I could come up with, basically. But I'm glad I did it. I'm glad those girls let me do it. They asked me to do it. I didn't ask them. I mean, I just showed them the portfolio, and certain ones, that's what they wanted. So cool. It was a good time. Those were my my early 20s. All right. Holy shit, that fucker just ran. Put that right there. Uh-oh. Whoa. Dude, what if I did a ring that was just like all the bezels were all jacked up, like, and then they each had like killer stones in them. But like the ring and the bezels themselves just looked all jacked up, like this crooked. Might have to try that. I'll try one where there's two of them in a row. This is awesome, by the way. I'm fucking having a pretty good time today. Paint a little flux on there. It's funny, as soon as the flux hits, the silver will like just jump on that area. I'll just hold it on there until that ring heats up. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Like, I could make amazing art, but I don't have the eye like a person that would, like what your site is. And I once heard you say that she helped you out with everything that yours is. Oh, I dropped a bezel. But with what you're doing with your site, your Twitch page and everything, you can tell that whoever did that has that eye that you need to do that. You know, I mean, like, it's extremely clean. The positioning and everything is exactly right. And there's a few other people out here like that too, like secret bonus levels. You know, his stuff is very well placed and everything. Whereas I can't think like that. Like, I can't think of that, of putting it out, you know, getting it arranged at how I want to do it. But then I'm also going from like kind of like a freestyle art end of it, which gives mine the look that it has, which is like tons of fucking moving transitions in the background and shit, like weird shit like that. That's kind of what I'm going for. But I do love, like, I can tell that if she helped you with that, like, I can see that she knows what the fuck she's doing, basically. Unless you do that by yourself, and in that case, you know what the fuck you're doing. But I thought I heard you say one time that she helps you out with that. Yeah, I kind of like the thickness too, man. Alright, maybe I need more flux to get this thing to stick. Watch this move. I'm about to do a fucking sweet move. I know it's because I've been smoking, but we're about to do a tight move. Here we go, prof. I got this thing balancing underneath the ring, giving it heat, and I'm just gonna fucking hit it with that. And I'm gonna hit it with this. I think this is the way I gotta do this shit. Maybe if I just stick it in there like that. Oh, wow, motherfucker. There we go. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. Whew. That's how you do it. Yow! Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. That over there. We're gonna hit it with a little Fluxaroonie. Some solder has the flux in it. That's like the leaded, like the standard lead solder. I think they do have lead solder or lead-free solder with the flux in it. But I don't know if that's frowned upon in doing this or what the deal is. So I just decided I bought a kit because it had everything I needed. Ah, fuck. I now know why they use a torch, because they just heat up the ring till it's like bright red, and then they hit it with the torch. She's smoking. She's smoking. Almost right into my shoe. That would have been great. There we go. Yeah. Slowly but surely. Oh, shit. We're gonna pull this a little closer here. Yes, that is it right there. I don't believe it. Anyone but me. What I can do. Samurai Bebop, folks. Or Cowboy Bebop. I was thinking of Samurai Champloo. Cowboy Bebop. Oh, I like that. I like that. I don't know, man. I think I just like the style. It looks so fucking like post-apocalyptic and like fucking. It's this style. Basically, this is who I am right here. My work is a representation of who I am. Like it screams. That's fucking me, man. It's great that you tuned in for this one too, man. because, like, in my opinion, this might be one of the best shows I've done yet. Like, you know, like, as far as, they're all different, but this one's, like, the first real unique one I've done in a long time where I'm actually doing things that I've literally never done this before. But it's been on my goddamn mind for, like, 2 weeks now, and I had to do it just to get it out of my mind. Like, it's almost like somebody put this shit in my mind, and I just had to do it to get it out of my mind. Does that sound crazy? To me, it's just weird. Look, I'm gonna even show you guys eventually how to do this stuff. Like, this is a crystal where I did like a silver band around it. Isn't that tight? A silver band. I used a piece of copper tape and then fucking put that silver right to the copper tape. So we're gonna do that too. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but this has been on my mind for fucking a few weeks now that I wanted to do this stuff. And I should have bought bigger pipe too so I could do the fucking giant bezels, but all in good time. Right now, we got a lot of bills around here, which suck. Bunch of fucking bills. Plus, we gotta catch up from the vacation. That shit. So I got an idea here. Got a lot of things in my left hand right now, but whatever. So I'm gonna fucking swoop these things here with some flux. We're gonna paint these things. I bet you Natalie Metal could really fucking give me some ideas right here. Give me some hints of what I may be doing wrong or what I could be doing right. Most soldering irons, I don't think you could do this with either, but this one's a badass fucking big dog. My dad's got one that's super old with a braided cord on it. Fucking, it's huge, dude. And I fucking think I'm gonna try to hit him up for it just to have that tool around here. It's like a sword that just heats up. I don't even know the amount of fucking electricity it'd take to power that fucking monster. Where the hell did that thing go? I lost my bezel. Oh, it's inside the ring right now. Hopefully it doesn't fuse to the inside. You wouldn't even be able to wear the ring. God damn it, I got a hot torch. I'm swinging it around right now. Woohoo! Alright, so I'm going to pull this up here. Maybe I'll just turn it a little bit. Go. There we go. We got our set in there. Oh man, this one's cool, but it's fucking super rough looking. Actually, it's kind of tight that way. Damn, I think I'm onto something with these rings, Prof. I got a feeling about this shit. Alright, so we got a 3 bezel jobber going here. Dude, to think that I have enough material to make as many of these things as I want makes me super fucking thrilled. Because I got a feeling, once I add the stones, I will have something here that I could just sell for, you know, 25 bucks a piece. I think I could bring in 25 bucks a piece for these things. And that could be huge, man. You know, just the price point. Yeah, for sure. If I had my, all the equipment that I usually use over here, like right now this is at the other end of the garage, but if I had everything right where I'm sitting right now, which I should do, I should just take out that workbench and then move it over to where I'm sitting and reinstall all those machines, and, you know, I fucking make a little room up in the garage. Professor Eddie, is that Tommy in here? Tommy said what? What's up, Tommy? Hey, dude! Dude, did you like that thing I fucking put together for your wife? You guys can be the crystal... dude, I'd like to eventually make giant fucking ear things for you out of the same type of fucking quartz crystal. It'd be fucking tight, dude. You guys would have double, you know, the shit that matches. Yeah, man. Right now we're making these copper silver rings. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, I mean, you guys are fucking awesome. I wanted to make something that was unique to each one of the Lady Death Squad members, you know, and then as the years go on, I will consistently ice each of them with like different like pieces like that, you know, of those particular stones. And that one that I gave her, that came out of a giant solid geode that was probably the size of a fucking basketball, or not a basketball, but like a small watermelon. It was huge. I just had the corner of it, and that part was really big. So what it was cool as fuck. I got a bunch of pieces of that particular rock that I made, and it was just cool. It was great, like a really cool looking stone to work with, and I'm glad she likes it. That's fucking cool, man. I mean, you guys are great. I fucking love this crew of people. I love being a part of, you know, this little crew of streamers and shit. It's just fucking cool, man. So I got these bezels. I wonder if I should try to add a couple more on there and just make it just as a fucking abomination. I'll show you what it looks like so far. Look at that shit. That is some fucking medieval post-apocalyptic crap right there. We'll just pull that out. And it's still, the things left that I still have to do with these, it's cool. I love how it runs down the side. Maybe I can even go like this. Just kind of hit it with this part right here. This is what I'll do. I'm actually gonna, let's see here. I'm gonna paint some of this stuff on here, a little flux. We're just gonna run it down. Gonna heat all this up. By doing this, all we're doing is taking this copper, or taking this silver, and painting it right on top of the copper. You know, it's a really cheap way of being able to work with silver, and you know, not having to spend an arm and a leg. I am here to show everybody the ways of the thrifty artist. We can't all afford to buy giant bags of silver. But everybody can afford a roll of fucking silver solder and a copper pipe, you know? You know, and eventually we're going to do a little more work on this thing. We're going to try to get the burrs out. There's little burrs on there. If I put that in my finger, it could scratch it or cut it. Fucking tight, huh? Folks, I fucking love this stream, man. The Bucks Workshop. That will surprise you. Uh-oh. What have I done? Ah! It's stuck to the fucking... It's stuck to my fucking needle nose. Alright, so we'll just go like this. Let's put that on the needle nose and let her drop here. Damn, I soldered my needle nose to my sweet ring. Alright. Alright, dudes. Let's fucking heat this needle nose up till it drops off. Oh, nope. There we go. There we go. Hey, chat is just ripping right now. Well, I reserve my ingots for other things, Tommy. I do have a bank of ingots, but to get there I have to. It's a major process, and it's not on property. It's I have to. There's riddles I have to answer. There's goblins that I have to come across and troll. Who does work in the fucking silver mines? That would be like fucking. Who are the guys that tend to all that shit? Dwarves? Yeah, I'd have to go through a dwarven maze to get there and then talk to a teller. You know, some real Harry Potter shit. Some real I just fell off my fucking chair, boys. I just fell off my fucking chair. And it was hard. It was a hard fall. It wasn't like... It was like it was a concrete garage floor. What the fuck? Alright, well. Speaking of goblins. Oh, fuck. I'm in pain right now. Oh, boys. Somebody better clip that. Alright, I've recovered. Everybody, I've recovered. So what I'm gonna do next here is I'm gonna start another ring. And this could very well be my new thing. Hell yeah, dude. Oh man, I forgot about the move. Dude, Texas is gonna be good to you, man. I guarantee it. You guys, a lot of people say Texas is fucking good living. Alright, just had a pretty good cut there. Just another copper ring, man. This one's a little thicker. Addy, I think we're onto something with these thick rings. Because I think what I can do is when I get to the point where I basically file all the burrs off, I can file a little bit of this kind of inward, leaving this part kind of bolder to hold the bezels. Seems like something that would work. Oh, no, you didn't! Hey! What's up? You want to see what we've been making today? Dude, we've been making some cool shit, me and the prof. And Tommy just joined us too. Check this out. For those that don't know it, Oh No You Didn't is also a creative streamer and video gamer, and she makes all kinds of beadwork, which is super cool. So check this out. These are my fucking post-apocalyptic pipe rings. We're gonna put stones in these eventually. I became a coppersmith this afternoon. I am about to found the coppersmithing community on Twitch, thus making me owner of a couple of communities, the Lapidary and the Copper. Folks, I'm out of control. That's my middle finger. I'm not flicking off though. That's just my middle finger. These things are tight. I fucking can't believe I made this. I can't believe like all of a sudden like I just said, you know what? I need to come up with something. And then I fucking started making these things. They're real sloppy looking. They're like fucking real like, you know. All she has is copper. I just gotta get some drunk scrappers to buy to be your friends. Oh man, I was a scrapper for years. Maybe that's why I have a love for copper. Scrapping is what kept me alive for a little bit there. It was scrapping and hacking and fucking putting on bootleg things onto computers to get them to work for very little. And that's how I got through the 2005 recession. And that's a true story. At one point I had a whole pile of laptops I was fixing for people whose laptops that just had them in closets. Like 25 bucks a piece, I'd get them back in action, and there's a lot of bootleg software on them babies. Oh no, that cat is not real. She's just a loop. But I do have a cat that looks exactly like that cat, so that's why she sits in the workshop and hangs out with me while I make stuff. You guys like my new camera? Now it's starting to look tight. Now I'm piling up stuff in it. Go like this. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this ring, we'll rough it, and we will continue. Now I think what I want to do with this one is put them in a row, like put 3 in a row. I think that'd be tight. Oh wait, I gotta give her a little sanding. It's kind of rough in the surface right here, folks. Usually sand off whatever kind of coating they have on them, and it makes it so everything flows a little easier. But from what I noticed today, everything's flowing pretty fucking easy, so who knows? It probably just makes it way more consistent. The flux will be able to get into the cracks, micro cracks, and then from there it'll help bond the silver. You know, I could bullshit you for hours, so I'm just gonna tell you, you want to sand it. Hey, you ain't gonna crap my style. Oh no. You know, actually it'll be perfect. This is what I'm trying to build here. I'm trying to build this, like multi-stream this shit, where we're all doing stuff. That right there is the dream of the workshop. I am a guy that says the more the merrier. You never will cramp my style. In fact, if I learn something, I'm so down. You know, like this is what I want. I want to have a ton of us just do a big multi-stream at a time. You know, and we just bust our way through, you know, like the jewelry, you know, area. So yeah, I want to see that stream. What exactly is a mill? I'm sure I've seen one before, but what exactly would you be doing with that? Oh man, PUBG. Dude, you join us. Hell yeah. Dude, PUBG was getting kind of shitty for me for a while, but lately I've been playing with a lot of new people and it's been getting fun. And it ain't even like the people I play with, that's what the part that's getting shitty. It's just getting repetitive is what's going on. Like anything new that I can add to it I've been playing it since they fucking released the game. And it's just one of them things that's like, I don't know, it's just, I'm getting tired of it. I need something new. I got ADD. I need some fucking new shit. My friend Barron's, Cammy's husband, he plays Fortnite with another crew of people that I know, and it looks pretty awesome, actually. Supposedly it's sweet. Don't you just build like a fucking crazy area and then have to defend it? So right now I'm actually cutting some bezels out, and all I'm using is this refrigerator copper. I think it only cost me like $8 for this whole roll. You know, and I use this pipe cutter, and I just kind of just easy goes it. Oh, really? Oh, really? I think I saw somebody streaming that the other day, actually. Is it awesome? Tommy, is it awesome? Well, Tommy got a job in Texas. That's why he's going there. You guys want to see what I made yesterday while I was sitting around? I took the top stone off. Originally, this is what it looked like, but I didn't get it like the glue didn't work right, so I had to take it apart. But I had this going yesterday. Look at that shit. Is that something anybody would think was pretty cool? All Petoskey stones, fossilized coral. I'm gonna re-glue it, but when I took it off, I didn't have any more glue at the moment, so. Oh, I'm glad you like it, dude. I thought it looked kind of cool too, man. Like, I don't know, it's just like cool as fuck. It was at one time it lived, and that was like 30 million years ago. Who the fuck doesn't want anything like that? Oh, really? Ha! That's awesome. So like fucking, are people walking around, oh yeah, thanks Tommy. Yeah, that shit, I think I'm gonna go redo it though. I do like having that big fucking stone there as a bracelet. Damn, that's tight. They should be fucking legal to fucking go topless. My God. What year is it? I mean, come on. Let them breathe. Right, guys? Let them breathe. Why hold them down? If a girl wants to walk around with her shirt off, hey, who am I to say that's not appropriate? I mean, to me, it's just like anything else. Whatever. It's legal in New York City, too? Dude, maybe I'm the only one living in where it's not legal in Minnesota. Dude, you do that in Minnesota and you're shut down. Alright? It's like, put it back on, girly. But, I mean, you know, society's changing and it's going in a direction that I'm fucking super stoked about because I'm not a religious person You know, I'm for, you know, equal rights for everybody, especially men and women. Like, you know, everybody should have a fair shot at everything. And the reason for that is there's a lot of women I look up to, and I think I'd rather have them take the lead than most dudes that I know. You know, and there's a lot of people that are like way more capable than I am, and fucking, hey, if that's the best person for the job, fucking give it to them. Fuck it. That's a little bit of information about the buck. Equal rights. Just because I don't want to work harder. Alright, I'm gonna try to line these fucking, line these pipe rings up. Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna try to line up these bezels. Wow, I'm a 6'3" man, so I've usually got the edge on everybody else as far as height goes. But dude, kids are getting taller nowadays, and people are just taller. Like fucking, I used to think I was tall until most people I come across now are like fucking giants. I couldn't imagine looking up to one of those guys at being a little bit shorter. Oh, that fucking locked perfectly. You guys believe in what you're seeing right now? You're seeing history in the making for this stream. First time we did any of this in ever. Besides, you know, fixing plumbing, which I've done before. Oh my god. Let's see here. Hold that right on there. Go! Well, we could only fit 2 of them in a row. But they look pretty good. Okay, I can do 4... I don't know. Yeah, dude, it'd be cool to do one with like 8 of them all the way around. Actually, I just like it the way it is. You know, you start fucking with things. Look at that, guys. Girls. Folks. Look at that. I gotta lower you down. Get you a little closer to the action here. What a sweet tripod. Oh my god, this is a good stream. Oh, it's the wife. isn't the Game of Stones such a great thing to like call this stream? Like, I don't remember who came up with that. I don't think I did, but I heard somebody say it, and if I did, god damn it, that was the best fucking title you could come up with! So, I don't know, I just think it's hilarious, because I thought it was a really good fucking title now that I think about it, you know, like how the fuck? That's such a good idea for this shit. That's fucking right, and even that sounds amazing, Prof. Like, that right there. So what I'm gonna try to do here, I'm actually getting better at this shit. That's what I love about all this crap too. I love when you fucking notice like personal improvement. Like, that is the coolest shit ever. Like, there's nothing better than when you make yourself better. Like, that's the shit. That should be on a bumper sticker. Like, when you realize like that you are like fucking just improving in whatever you're trying to do, like the moment you fucking notice that shit, it's like, yeah, I'm fucking figuring it out. Life is good. Hell yeah, Gnome, that's great. Yeah, I do curse a lot. Ha! I'm like a sailor. My dad was a Marine, and he always swore, and now I do. So, sorry about that, but some say those who swear are the most honest. I've heard that before. So, for people that curse, my mouth is so bad, though, that I fucking definitely get a lot of attention from, you know, folks when I'm out in public. And the best is my wife is a big swearer too, so the two of us are both a couple of filthy talkers. Look at that shit. We're gonna use this. Oh, she loosened up on us. Oh, and then she went sideways. Oh boy, here we go. Let's get her straightened out. Oh, there we go. Perfect, folks. This is awesome. I think I learned to do this shit off of like Instagram or like Pinterest or something when I originally did the fucked around with like copper and silver solder. And oh man, that's tight. Look at that. It's fucking awesome. Alright, we're gonna let her cool down a little bit here. There's smoke everywhere from this. Yeah, Gnome, you ever need to escape, you come over to this stream. No one's gonna troll you in here. No one's gonna troll you in the Buck's workshop. I got too many fucking strong arms around. They won't allow it. They won't allow it. I know that you get trolled on once in a while and have to cut your streams and shit, which I think is fucking ridiculous. It's fucking dorks. Fucking get a life. yeah, Pinterest will tell you, or YouTube. I mean, learn a lot of shit on YouTube. So right now I'm just kind of smoothing out this silver. There's a lot of it on there from when I globbed it on there, and if you do this, and it actually just smooths it all out. What game was that from that they were guildmates from? World of Warcraft? I'm an old EverQuester myself. After I felt that addiction, I couldn't go back to anything. Like, I couldn't put myself through it again. So like, I don't play MMOs anymore, unless you want to count GTA 5 as an MMO, which it really isn't at all. But I just couldn't put myself through that drama and the addiction that comes with MMOing and all that shit. Although Twitch is sort of like an MMO when you think about it. It's certainly just as addictive. This fucking torch is hot. This iron's hot. Shout out to Natalie Metal. If anybody wants to learn about real silversmithing from a real silversmith, you talk to Natalie Metal. Watch her stream. She is awesome and fun to watch, and does a great job at what she does. So I think, look at that shit, guys. Fucking Buck's Workshop. What have we become? Fucking throw her in the pile of junk. Junk pile. See if I can get this shit on the... There. Now I know that as long as I keep them in that area that I just drew on there, you guys will be able to see them. Oh, Black Desert. That's fairly recent. Fucking JT Dub, what's up, man? Fun times yesterday. Felt great to not have to do all the fucking streaming shit and just sit back and ride on someone else's coattails. God, that was fun. Want to see some cool shit, JT Dub? I decided I wanted to be a coppersmith. So now I'm making these fucking crazy industrial rings. So that's just made out of a couple of copper pipes. Fucking tight, right? Real industrial. Real fucking cool, real industrial. We're gonna put stones in it too. The best is I'm the double threat, so I can do the stone thing. Look at this one. Dude, if someone saw you wearing that, they would instantly shit. They'd be like, where'd you get that at? Fucking Buck Murphy's Workshop, that's where. People go to chill out. We learn as a collective. Around here, at least. Oh, man. And they're so unique. They make for a good picture. Look at this. It's like a pair of goggles. Check that out, JT Dub. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was going to use the Clearcast stuff that I like to use for different rocks and stuff, and I think it'll work perfect. But maybe that'll be the... for a second, I thought maybe that should be my thing, though. And I call them Mr. Greenfinger rings. And, like, the green that's left on your ring is kind of like just a reminder of where you got it from. The Buck. Like, maybe that'll be a fun little extra. Oh, see, the thing I drew isn't even accurate. Alright, so we're gonna go like, let's see here. There, now I know as long as they're in between all these stones, you guys will be able to check them out. I think. God damn it. God damn it. Alright. There we go. There we go, folks. Alright, should we do another? I mean, fuck. Might as well, right? Yeah, feed that child. Go feed that child. So I'm gonna sit here. I just came up with this little technique too. I mean, we're building techniques in this shop. I'll just do this before I cut it. We're gonna rough the ring area. We're going to, there we go. We're gonna cut the pipe. Dude, I think I'm gonna go even longer this time. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll just do a real easy one. One bezel. I have one bezel laying there. I'm gonna do a real small one bezel ring. So take this. We're gonna go with right here. Just gonna slowly turn and twist, folks. Folks at home, I'll teach you. You just stick with me. Anyone can do this. These parts, the pipe, $10. The little mini pipe for the bezel, $5. The cutter, $8. No, this time I decided to go with like a real small one because I had one bezel sitting here. I'm just gonna knock out a real small one, so we're not gonna go real big. This is just a little guy, not very thick. So then when the pipe cutter cuts it off, oh, this is a good shot here. There we go. Turn it back onto the old vise, the old Wilton Schiller. Funny enough, my brother saw this stream and he saw the vise and he goes, "Holy shit, a Wilton Schiller!" Like he actually knew what it was. I'm like, "Yeah, you know something about that, dude? Those are really good vices." Like, hell yeah. Try to just get it right in there. Just get it nice. Uh-oh. Yeah. Dude, my finger was like in the vise between the ring and the vise. Alright, there we go. There we go. Dude, you know, we could even put this big dog on there and make like a fucking, like a giant fucking stone ring. That's advanced stuff. We'll just stick with this little guy here. This little guy right here, folks. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just swab it. Just a little swabble. The flux. My grinder is on cam? What grinder is that? Do I have a weed grinder on that? I don't see any grinder. This is a this is some solder. We've got oh, it was on cam from when I had it swung over. Oh. Yeah. Thanks, Tommy. Well, whatever. Unless you know what you're looking at, you don't know what you're looking at. Right, Tommy? You're just an old pro, man. Thanks for pointing that. Was the pipe on? I bet the pipe was on camera. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that shit. Alright. Well, whatever. That was a tobacco grinder, Tommy. We grind tobacco with that, folks. See, Professor didn't even know what he was looking at. He just thought it was a lapidary device. Put that bead right there. Let's sit right on top there. Look at that shit. Like I knew what I was doing. Oh, which I clearly don't. Which I clearly don't know what I'm doing. But if I just put it right on top there, it'll heat up and everything will work. There we go, folks, gentlemen, all of those of you at home. Buck, your grinder's on the camera. I love it. Does anybody else get that type of fucking shit in their stream? Other people must. Dude, John Twitchman is fucking... Don't even get me started with John Twitchman. I can't even get a fucking emote without them saying something about it or not letting it. They won't ever tell you something. They're a robot, so you just kind of gotta go with what. Oh, it'll be like, oh, not accepted, inappropriate content. Come on, man. Is anything inappropriate in 2017? Come on. You know, I think I can use a file to even file these bezels down if I don't want them to be like super high up, which would be cool too. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, son of a... What the fuck? Alright. Back to it, folks. We lost the bezel again. Shit got real hot. Got hot. There we go. Back on there. Back on there. Now, this style of ring is real, you know, if you're trying to impress a high-class lady, these may not do it. But if you're trying to impress just, I don't even know where I'm going with. I'm not even going to keep going with that. I don't know where I was going with that. I guess anybody can be impressed by this. Whew. Gotta watch that soldering iron, folks. He'll get you. He'll bite you. Now you can't do... God damn it. There goes that bezel again, guys. Let me grab that bezel here. Put that right there. This right here. Alright. Now, you can't do this with just any solder. You could, but you don't want to use lead solder. So I'm going to make sure you know that right off the bat. I'm sure everybody would assume that. I'm using silver solder, lead-free silver solder, so that's how I'm able to get away with it. There we go. I'm just going to let it sit right there. There we go. There we go. Yep, that last one was a little bit of a stinger. Ooh. Yeah, I got a new pair of glasses today. I tell you, that feels good. Oh my god, it feels good. Everything looks so awesome right now. Not scratched up like my old ones. The old ones I just left in Las Vegas. Quick look at it. You guys want to take a quick inspect? At the moment it does. What was that question, Tommy? What'd you ask Addie last night? It does smell like burning flesh a little bit. Well, it actually smells like burning leaves. But with a hint of burning flesh, folks. Let's do a super wide one now. Put all kinds of cool stuff in it. Which Disney song do I listen to on a loop forever? Well, let me tell you, Tommy, there is one. God damn it, let me think here. Anything, pretty much anything from Robin Hood, Disney's Robin Hood. That was my favorite. I would like the one where they have a tune that they're singing about King Richard or Prince John, and I would have that on a loop forever. The Prince John. I think his name was Prince John. He's like the fucking evil prince. it would be something from that one. Thanks, Tommy. Yeah, I fucking love that movie. I forgot how much I loved it until my wife just put it on one time, and the two of us like went into just geek mode. Just loving it. Oh man, I don't know. This ring might be too big. It's like a tad bit too big. Look at that big dog. But maybe somehow I can cut in here and in here later on with the Dremel. Like maybe I can like just kind of grind all that away and then make the top part of it a little bit longer. We just try this sucker on. Uh-oh. Oh, that hurt. I'm gonna cut her down a little bit smaller. Actually, I'll just put this to the side, just cut a little bit smaller one off. This one looks pretty good. This one would be great, actually. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm using it's a really strong soldering iron too. It's 120 volts or 100-watt soldering iron. It's pretty fucking beefy. I think it was originally for stained glass, so you know, which is pretty cool for soldering the joints of stained glass together. But I'll tell you what, I think a torch might be a little bit easier, like, because you can heat that fucker up and then just drop them on there. It was cheap. I don't think I spent that much on it. Yeah, it's a dude. I've seen some really big soldering torches, like old ancient ones for pipe work, you know. And if it ain't hot enough, it ain't gonna do nothing for you. So let's cut out some bezels. I had to remove all the things that can't be viewed. So I'd do a quick check. I don't want nothing to find its way onto the stream that doesn't need to be there. Good thing I'm not doing this on Facebook Live. Oof. Yeah, that's awesome. What do you use to melt things? Like that's what the mill is? Is that like a coffee can style forge mill? Or are you talking something a little bigger? I've seen on Craigslist those different like spinners that they use to, where they basically use centrifugal force to fucking put the different, like if they're melting silver, they put it in this little thing and then they spin the thing and then it bleeds into like the mold. I've seen those on fucking Craigslist before and I almost bought one and I didn't, and I've been fucking kicking myself ever since. So oh yeah, yeah, I've seen those. Those are tight. I want to get one of them someday when I get a different house. Like, I'm in a townhouse right now, so fucking, I don't want to burn it down. But someday I will be getting a different house, and then I can start, you know, doing that stuff. We're just cutting out some bezels right now out of this aluminum pipe. God damn, this is a chilled stream. goddamn. Alright, so let's see here. Let's put these bezels on there. We can put this little guy right in the middle. Buck Murphy 420 here. If you're tuning in, you've found yourself at the Bucks workshop, and this is the Game of Stones. And we are just gonna keep dipping deeper and deeper into this copper ring thing that we're doing today. Gonna hold it right on there, and hopefully she'll just melt right to it. There we go. Oh, this stuff right here helps us out. The flux. Put that. Oh.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure you could conceive. And after several nights, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be. Then you would get more and more adventurous, and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now.
You hear that shit? Think about that. Finally, you would dream where you are now. That's some deep shit, folks. I never would have dreamt in a million years I'd be doing this shit now. But maybe that's what's going on. Maybe I was a silversmith in a past life. And all that's starting to come out, folks. Who knows? Ah, shit, man. This one's giving me a little bit of trouble, guys. Get a little bit of trouble here. Little off on that last one. Alright, come on, you son of a bitch. Come on. Man. Yeah, I don't know. She's hanging off a little bit. A little too far for me to be cool with that one. See, the reason why you want to use a torch on this shit is because the whole surface you're able to fuck. I now know that a torch will let you like just melt everything, whereas this isn't. It's just getting hot in the part that I'm touching, which it's working sort of. But I now know that it would be better if I had a torch. It makes so much more sense. And but whatever, you know. That's not what this stream's about. We're about making the most for our dollar. And I'm having a tough time grabbing these little pieces here. Alright. Alright. I got this. I got this. It just keeps getting thicker with silver. Alright, let's try this shit again here. There we go. There we go. There's one. There's one, guys. Oh, shit. Alright, let's put this on there, too. I feel like a surgeon right now, but I don't have those steady hands. Yeah, torch is probably cheap, too. I'm sure. Butane's not, though. I mean, depends on how much you use it, but... I guess I could use map gas or like use one of them big fucking torches. I want one of them fancy ones that they fucking use for this shit. There it is. Put that second one right there. You know, and I think if I stream tomorrow, I will stream the rock portion of this where I actually put something in these bezels. Let's go. Come on. Hook on. Damn, this stuff looks so tight. Alright. I'm going to take a moment to breathe. I'm going to have a little bit of the sippy sip of this Mountain Dew Kickstart. I'm going to show you guys what we've done so far for those that are just tuning in if there are anybody new. But let's take a look at what we've gone through so far. We got... Oh god, for a second I thought I put my arm on the soldering iron. We've got this right here. Got one of these bezels. We got the old Onester. We got these. We got the goggle ring. I think this shit's gonna look sweet when it's all, you know, when there's stones in it and stuff. Alright. Now we got this bad boy. Oh, man. All the progress I thought I made, I never even had a chance. Turn this here. Okay, so... I used to have a job where every morning I would come into this place and they would solder boards with a robot. It was my job to clean out the solder. And I don't know if the cam picks it up, but if you see this black stuff that seems to be forming around different areas of solder, that's called dross. And in a solder pot, it would pool up and it'd be like a black powder that would rest upon the top of the silver solder. So it was my job to scoop up all the dross, and then I'd do that, and then I had to also get it flowing through this little needle that would, you know, be programmed via computer to solder different areas of the board, of the computer board. It was cool, you know, it was like a manufacturing place. Well, one morning I came in super fucking chopped. Like, I'm talking, I was 3 sheets in good shape. And I went over there and I'd use a torch to like get the flow going through this nozzle that would solder the joints in the board. Well, I'm doing the usual thing, you know, all this stuff, and I look over and my fucking torch has a giant fireball coming off of it, and nobody notices how epic this shit is, like, but me, you know, I'm like waving this thing trying to put it out. I'm like, you know, what do I do? You know, I was like, all ripped out, you know, and so then I snap out of it and just turn the gas off the nozzle. But for like a second, I'm waving this gigantic fireball in this huge fucking manufacturing place. Everybody's just doing their jobs. No one's looking at me. And like, it's like I'm holding the bomb. This shit was so epic, and it scared the crap out of me because of the condition I was in. It was a very nerve-wracking situation. But that's a little story about me and soldering. Yeah, I really liked working at that place, but man, it's just like back in 2008, man, all the manufacturing shit went under. Like, they broke it. Like, this country fucking said, you know what, it's more important for somewhere else to manufacture these goods than us, and a lot of people lost their jobs, and I was on board that, and it was a tough time for me after that for a second. But I bounced back, folks. Fucking almost gave up. It was a half a second from giving up. God damn it, I'm about to give up on this fucking shitty ring. Just when you think it's like fucking soldered to it, it's not. It's so funny. I should have a wire brush for the end of this soldering iron too. A lot of buildup will happen on there. Usually what they do is they have like steel wool in a little cup. And you just kind of dunk it in there and it takes off any of the char and the dross and stuff. But I was running all over town today, and I didn't pick that up because I was already spending fucking too much money. God damn it. Maybe it was never meant to be. Maybe it was never meant to be. For sure, whoever does. So, yeah, I don't know. These rings are looking all right now. I'm thoroughly amazed. We're all hitting this together. gonna have to make like a silversmithing or a coppersmithing thing to community here. Kind of tight. Do it like that, and it would look like a bunch of nuclear silos. And have like have my stones, and then over the top of that, just cover it with clear coat, almost like you're looking into a little world, but it's a ring. Maybe not. But let's see where we're at so far with this thing. Oh shit, she's looking gooey. I'm gonna smooth out this top part right here. Fucking hairy again. Uh-oh, we're losing bezels. Losing our bezels, folks. God damn it, art. Art sucks sometimes. Not easy being an artist. Let's see here. Damn, we lost that bezel again. Shit. Just gotta smooth out all this silver that's on here right now. That's what's going on. Too much silver. Like that. Come on. Stick to it. Well, just fiddle around. We'll have to move this for a second. Hell yeah. Well, yeah, man. You have a great day, Gnome. Fucking, you know, I'm just kind of figuring them out right now for the moment, and hopefully, you know, maybe I'll come up with some sort of a, you know, rhythm to this, and I'll be able to crank out a bunch of them. I'm pretty happy with the ones I've got so far, and I can't wait to add stones to them, or get more pipe that's different, you know, diameters, and start adding that shit to it. So, yeah, thanks for swinging by. Shit's pretty wild. I can see, I tell you that much. Alright, I got two of these bezels here. They're hot as fuck. The tough part is you want to put it, you want to set down the soldering iron, but you don't want to start a fire. That's the hardest part of working with all this stuff. You want to set it down, but you can only put it in one spot. There we go. shit. Whew. I can exhale. Oh my god. This stuff is a little bit tougher than I thought it was going to be, but it's still pretty easy if I can just fucking pick it up and start doing it. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Dropped the ring. Dropped and broke the bezel. Alright, well. Just, get back to the drawing board. Alright, here we go. Right, here we go. It's gonna be keep that fucking solder flowing. There it is. Yeah, Momo. Welcome aboard. You want to see what we're making? Something new? We've been making these real industrial pipe rings. So basically, we got here are these. They're silver and copper. We're gonna put stones in them tomorrow, but for right now, we're just gonna make these things. They've had multiple bezels on them. They're different shapes. You know, kind of rough, like me. Yeah, fucking super tight. I kind of like them. kind of like them, Momo. I think it's a cool thing for me to add to my kind of my collection, like to have it go in this direction, because I've always liked this type of stuff. Let's put those right there. This one right here. Check that out. So what I'm doing is I'm taking copper pipe and I'm soldering silver solder right to it. So they are actually silver, but it's just like a solder. It just kind of covers them up, which I like that. I don't know. It's cheap to do it. It's I learned how to do it off the internet, where we learn everything these days. All I gotta do is take my iron and just kind of smooth it out right over the copper. It's kind of cool. Oh, Jay Nils, you take my heart. Fuck yeah, Jay, welcome aboard, man. I knew you'd probably fucking dig this shit. Real industrial. And right now, all I'm doing is just kind of cutting them down. Later on, I'm also going to go through these things and like cut down the burrs, you know, polish them up. I think they'll shine up pretty good actually, but what I would really like from these things is to just have it like look real old, real weathered and just aged. That's eventually the goal. Oh, once in a while I get stuck to my my pliers, so we'll put that right there. I'll just let her sit right there with the rest of them. I've added a second camera to the stream, but it's a really shitty one. So I just use it to show off the pictures, or just show off what I'm making. That was what it was kind of intended for. So I could like pop up there. It's just a really tiny little shit cam, but hey, it's good for what it's getting used for. Dude, this one's like one of my favorite, and I think it was the first one I did. It's like a pair of goggles. It's fucking tight. I love this stuff. Probably gonna go for another half hour with this stuff. Tomorrow my plans are to hopefully I'll be able to put some stones in these son of bitches. Maybe we'll put some turquoise in there. You know, shit like that. See if I can shape this ring with the vise. I haven't tried doing that yet. Let's see here. There we go. Get a little shape to it. If I keep shaping it, eventually I can shape it to this bloodstone. Cut the bloodstone tomorrow. Put it in this new bezel. Dude, I got an idea. I've got an idea. I'm gonna mount this sucker on this big fat ring that I made today. And try to shape her out with the old Dremel tool. Buck Murphy's Workshop. You're tuning into the Game of Stones. And we are exploring unknown territory. Together. We're doing this together, folks. As a team. As a collective. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this stuff on there. We're gonna do a little bead here, a little bead right there. We'll put that one right there. Alright, so we're just gonna go across that top here. We can go like this. You know, this would probably be better with a torch. Actual jewelers would probably laugh at what I'm doing right now, but in the post-apocalyptic age, we don't have that stuff around. Go. We go. Flux this up a little bit. I don't know about this ring, but you never know. It could turn out awesome. Hell yeah, Momo. Mine too. It's my favorite thing to play on Twitch. And I love PUBG, but I really love playing with stones. There we go. There we go.
And now expresses it musically himself.
Damn, I want to shape this right now, but I'm not gonna be able to fucking bring the camera over there. I don't want to do anything without the camera. Oh, this thing just don't want to stick to it. Yeah, well, not working out. I think this bezel might just be too big for what I'm doing here. It just will not settle. Or how much silver I pile on there. Just pinch this thing here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to pull the chute on this one. I just don't know what the hell's going on. But, like I said, if I don't have a ring that I can make, I can always just put stones in the middle of these and make them into, like, bezel-like things, so I don't know. Not too big of a deal. Put her right off to the side. Mistakes don't happen in this shop, they just become whatevers. Well, whatever. So, what can we do next here? Make some more rings? I'm gonna go for about 20 more minutes. I think that's enough time for one more ring. So, that's cool. So basically this is just your standard copper wire, or copper tubing. We start out by just going like this. We're just gonna score the surface a little bit, get it all, any kind of coating or any kind of protecting stuff on there, we're just gonna get it off. So then that shines a little bit more. Make a little bit of a thinner ring here. I kinda like those the most. What we do is we just lock this thing on there. Little pipe cutter. This is a good size right here. We're just gonna do a little twist. Twist. As you twist, you will tighten the pipe cutter. So we're just gonna twist that and tighten, folks. It's super easy. It's fucking super easy today. Everything's easy. There we go. cut that off just like that. Throw that down there. Now they're gonna be burrs. There's gonna be burrs on that edge. So eventually they have a device. It's like a I don't know. They got different devices, I guess. But eventually I'll just have to use the Dremel tool to take all the burrs off. But yeah, I just want you to know that, because if you do try this, you might fucking cut yourself if you're not careful. So be mindful of the burrs. They'll get you. They get you. So now what I'm doing, fucking put it in there like that. Just gonna tighten that into the vise. Alright, so then what we do, slick it up with a little bit of that stuff. That stuff works really good for hooking everything together. Now, I don't make mistakes. I don't. I just get around it. Nothing's ever a mistake around here. We'll turn into something. We'll turn those into something. I mean, what's going to go along with these rings is the, I'm going to be doing like a copper type of thing that's gonna go like, it'll be like a necklace. That would be like maybe an inch, maybe another inch, and then that would have the stone in the middle of that. So that'd be cool. I've got ideas for lit ones that like actually light up and fucking flash and shit. I got all kinds of ideas. I just need more time to execute them. Cut these bezels out. I guess that's, I can show you guys what I'm doing right now. I'm cutting out these little bezels. Alright. Put a little bead there. Now we grab this bezel. Go like that. Just gonna get some of that stuff on there. Just put it right on there like that. See that? The heat will transfer through the pipe. As soon as I pull it away, it should fucking, there we go. Oh, there we go, folks. Momo. Tight, right? Hey, thanks, Jay. Sometimes I feel like the man around here. Dude, I could learn a thing or two about beer from you, man. I think I've read somewhere you're kind of a beer connoisseur. I used to be a beer connoisseur. I would wager myself a Hefeweizen guy. I like the wheats. Yep, I would be a Hefeweizen man. I just don't drink beer anymore because I don't have time, unfortunately. But yeah, look at that, guys. I think I'm just gonna leave one bezel on there. That's a little off, but I can always grind it down. Most basic ring ever. Copper pipe, silver solder. Just put it right here. Boom. Cut another one. Oh yeah. My first Hefeweizen was at an Oktoberfest. I fell in love that day. It was out of a Spaten Munich mug. And I'll tell you something, man. After that, I tried everything else that I could get my hands on, and I just had to settle for the wheats. Nice, heavy, dull wheat beer. I've drank some fucking monster beers. I bet you they use the citron hops in that, Momo. I know that I've had these hops before called citron hops, and they're really fucking awesome in beers, and they give it kind of a fucking citrus flavor, and anything I've ever had with that has been amazing. One time my cousin went to the Arrogant Bastard Brewery in San Diego, and they gave him a whole bunch of different hops, that like samples of hops that they use. And at the time you couldn't get citron hops, and it was amazing for us because he was able to get them from the brewery. They just gave him like a little satchel of it right from the tour, and it was super tight. Yeah, fucking wild. I'm sure they're a lot more readily available. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Stone Brewery. I think that's what they call themselves. It's been so long since I've drank that shit. And but it was really cool that they hooked him up like that. You know what I mean? Because at the time, me and him were brewing a lot. I was the wine man. He was the beer guy. But he also made amazing wine as well. He made a Cabernet one time that was just like, oh my god, it's so good. So good. Now I'm going to try to be a little more sparingly with the silver solder, see how little of it I can use. Just put that on top, and then we just let it sizzle its way down to the bottom. I think I've had Anchor Steam. I used to drink I tried a lot of different beers years ago. I'm a Founders man. I like that shit too. All Day IPA. God, that shit was good. If you want to talk IPAs. I think they use the citron hops in that as well. I can't remember for sure these days what the processes were. But when my cousin was around, me and him would fucking just kill it. Love the craft beers. Love the fucking craft beer festivals. Oh, I guess I'm not going to be as sparingly as I thought I was going to be. Oh, don't fucking fall off, Bezel. Don't fall off, Bezel. There we go. There we go. There it is, folks. I gotta be careful not to stick myself with this giant iron. Oh, look at that thing. Fucking tight. And you know, what I'm going for is, I don't want him to look too good. Like, I want him to look kind of like really shitty. Do not touch a hot ring. Whew. This workshop's gonna be the fucking end of my hands, man. Fuck it. I got arthritis coming. Why not burn them up? Gotta burn them up.
And you have another life. Your spiritual life.
God damn, that little ring thing's getting pretty good.
How you think about yourself. High goals, to be sure.
Yeah, you know, I was a really big... I mean, I tried all the IPAs back when IPAs really started getting big.
The pieces of...
And, I think at the end of the day, I realized that I actually just like the wheat beers. You know, I mean, they're smooth, they're filling, but fuck, they're so good when you got a giant mug of fucking ice cold wheat brew. I mean, I can drink a IPA once in a while, but I remember when we were all IPA snobs, maybe like 4 years ago. Me too. Big burnout. It was a bummer. Dude, I want to put a stone in one of these rings. I wonder if I can just hit a transition stream and take you guys over. It's such a... I don't think I'll be able to use the mic though. Fuck. I don't think I have anything that I can do real quick here. Oh wait, I got an idea, guys. I do have this. Oh, oh. I do have that. Maybe I can bend a piece of this pipe to be big enough to be a bezel for that. Let's see how big this pipe bends. Alright. God damn it, I stuck my finger in the flux. Yuck. Alright, we'll just do one of those. Alright, let's see if this ring will bend in the vise. Yep, that's a Brazilian blue agate. I got it at the mineral show that I will be attending next month, and I hope to get more. I specifically got it so I could make stuff for my wife with it, and I did, and it was awesome. Alright, now I'm gonna fucking bend this a little bit, and we'll see how big it gets. Oh, way too small for the Brazilian. Let's see here. Oh, this piece. Oh man, it would look so good too if I put it in there. Alright, let's try this out here. Fucking so unorthodox around here. I love it. Ha! Thanks, Gnome. Yeah, when I get going, I get going. Huh. That didn't work. Maybe we can go with, that one? No. Alright, I got an idea. Dude, this is some action music right now. Playing some fucking action music. Come on. Maybe we can take this piece of amethyst and bend this enough to where it'll fit. Oh, it's so close. Let's see what happens here. Nah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Will it? Nah, I don't like that idea. It's kind of tight, I guess. I don't know. Well. Not a lot of ideas at the moment for this last little bit of the fucking deal. But all you can do is fuck around, folks. If you don't fuck around, you're never gonna figure it out. Which I fuck around quite a bit. So I think I'm gonna adjourn this. I gotta go and clean up. Probably gonna be back on tomorrow, a little sooner. And we are going to try to fill all of the different rings, and then finish them off tomorrow. And let's go over what we made today. Why not? Let's see here, very industrial shit here. So. Alright, so we made this bad boy right here. Then we made this sucker. Real off kilt, nothing too fucking, you know, accurate. This one's kind of accurate. That's a tight ring. That's a tight ring. Huh. For real. For real. I only got myself a couple times, so. Whatever. You definitely are worth it, though. This winter I hope to get into silversmithing, but for right now I'm gonna practice up with copper, try to kind of get the swing of things, you know, do all that whole thing, just kind of get my feet wet, get used to doing the whole everything. So that's what I got here for you folks. We did it. Had a good time today at the Buckshot. Good to be back. Feels good to be back. And thanks everyone for tuning in. You know, I could probably go later, but I actually gotta clean up. And I guess we'll all get together tomorrow. Maybe we'll play some video games tonight. If anybody's playing video games, count me in. I'm down on anybody's. If anybody ever wants to play some PUBG, I am in. So is my crew. I will bring the Death Squad with me. They're fucking nuts. So. Alright, everybody. You guys have a great afternoon. Drink one for me. Man, I tried to drink a beer yesterday that was like a year old. It was a Founders, actually it was probably 2 years old. It was a Founders Harvest Edition, and oh, it tasted disgusting. It was like, I don't know if I just didn't like those it was so heavy with hops. I don't know if that was a part of it that I didn't like. I used to be into, but wasn't anymore. But oh, it was bad. Yeah, it was bad. It was sitting in my mini fridge for like a year, maybe 2 years. So kind of a bummer. But with that, I will let you guys go, and you guys, hey, thanks a lot, Jay. Yeah, this was, I'd never done this before. I'd never made these rings before, so it's super cool. And I hadn't even soldered in a long time. I had this in the back of my head for a long time. I'm like, fuck it, today I'm gonna fucking do the ring thing. Ha, that's funny. I've never thought, do they do that? Is that like a thing? They leave beer for slugs and snails? Dude, look at that pile of awesomeness. It just looks cool in the shot. Fucking finish the shot out like this. There we go. That's a piece of art in itself right there. That's a perfect Instagram picture. Fuck yeah. Well, folks, I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll catch you all tonight. If anybody's, you know, fucking around or doing anything. And yep, that's it for the Buckmurphy 420 workshop for the day. Thanks, Gnome. I will now. You told me to.